Recently, nation-state hackers executed the GTG 1002 espionage campaign, but they didn't write the malware themselves. Instead, they hijacked AI coding agents to automate up to 90% of the attack, hitting 30 targets almost simultaneously. The threat has scaled beyond manual human-led attacks. Adversaries now use hijacked agents to execute the high-speed, repetitive labor of a breach, acting as an automated force multiplier that operates entirely within the target's network. Look at this chart projecting enterprise AI agent adoption. Right now, adoption across enterprise applications sits under 5%. By the end of 2026, Gartner projects that number will spike to 40%. The problem is that the speed of AI development is vastly outpacing the infrastructure required to secure it. Engineering teams are plugging these agents directly into production environments, and security teams simply cannot monitor their actions fast enough. This chart shows the immediate fallout of that speed. 88% of organizations report experiencing an agent-related security incident. In healthcare, where data is highly sensitive and strictly regulated, that number climbs to 92.7%. Here is why those incidents are happening. While over 80% of organizations are testing or actively using AI agents, only 14.4% push them live with full IT approval. Security professionals now call this shadow AI. By deploying autonomous agents without active security oversight, companies have inadvertently wired a massive, invisible attack surface straight through their enterprise perimeters. To understand how external attackers exploit these systems, we have to look at the internal architecture. The root cause of these breaches comes down to how organizations classify their AI agents. This grid represents current enterprise AI deployments. Only 22% of organizations properly assign independent identities to their AI agents. Nearly 80% fail to treat agents as distinct actors. Instead of issuing scoped, temporary permissions for specific tasks, companies often hand agents long-lived access tokens. This grants an autonomous script the broad reach of a senior administrator without any human oversight. When an agent operates with human-level privileges, minor software bugs become critical breaches. Take CVE 2025-6514. It is a 9.6 severity flaw in a model context protocol connector that allows an attacker to execute remote code on the host machine. Because the agent has broad permissions, the attacker inherits them immediately. Or consider CVE 2025-59536, a hooks injection vulnerability. An attacker can execute malicious code simply by tricking your overprivileged agent into opening a compromised repository. Assigning permanent privileges to autonomous, non-human actors effectively turns everyday business tools into pre-built corporate backdoors. With those overprivileged agents sitting inside the network, attackers focus on external methods to compromise them. The most effective route is poisoning the software supply chain. Recently, a popular software maintainer shipped 15 completely clean updates, building deep developer trust. Then, Update 16 contained a malicious payload. That corrupted update weaponized the AI agents that downloaded it. They quietly exfiltrated corporate emails without triggering a single security alarm. This brings us back to the GTG 1002 campaign. Adversaries are chaining these supply chain exploits to hijacked agents to achieve a scale and speed of cyber espionage that humans simply cannot match. The mechanical vulnerability driving these specific agent hijacks is a technique known as prompt injection. Think of prompt injection like slipping a hidden sticky note into a stack of official documents. It tricks a loyal assistant into wiring money. In the digital world, an attacker hides malicious text inside a web page or a file. When the agent reads that file to do its job, it substitutes the attacker's hidden instructions for your actual goals. Prompt injection shatters the trust boundary between user and machine. It allows external text to override security protocols, turning an organization's own AI against its interests. Securing this shadow AI infrastructure means moving beyond passive perimeter defenses. Standard firewalls cannot stop an autonomous actor that has already been granted valid, highly privileged internal credentials. First, organizations must assign per-agent identities. Every agent needs its own short-lived credentials, and they must operate under strictly scoped, least privilege access, tailored exactly to the task at hand. Second, companies have to implement continuous behavioral monitoring and automated circuit breakers. If an agent deviates from its baseline or attempts to access restricted data, the system must detect and sever that connection in real time. Securing these systems means reclassifying them. An AI agent is not a simple software feature. It is an autonomous user that requires the same rigorous vetting and credential management as an external contractor. Thank you for watching. If you want to stay ahead of the curve on enterprise technology and security, subscribe to the channel for more deeply researched tech journalism. This video is for educational purposes. NextGen AI Tech has no sponsorship or affiliate relationship with any company, tool, or research group mentioned.